Hey friends, so I am back with part 2 of the book review. I told you I had a lot of books. Let's start with this one actually. This one, by the way, you might not see too well. I'll explain when we get to it. So, here we go. I love these little books for a variety of reasons. One of which is their price. They're like really cheap, and they're really usually well, like what's the word I'm looking for, thought out. You'll see. But this one is by somebody named Harry Alexander. I have reviewed some on my channel from Jade Summer, Coloring Book Cafe. I don't know, I've never heard of this person, but the book is super cute. And you'll see what I mean by the way it's planned out. It's very cute. Now, the one drawback to these books is the paper quality. Usually the paper quality in these books is not that great. This one, however, is not too bad. It's actually better than Jade Summers and the Coloring Book Cafes. If I'm being honest, it's a little bit thicker. It's just a hair better. So that's just something to know. And again, his name is Harry Alexander. The paper is not too bad for being what it is, right? But I really do love, and also it's one-sided. So if you wanted to use alcohol markers in these ones, you could. But again, I would highly recommend a sheet of, I don't happen to have one with me, but a sheet of copy paper, maybe two, if you're going to use the alcohol markers. And I would also recommend, even if you're just using colored pencils, though the paper is decent in this one, I would still recommend a sheet of copy paper, because the paper is still a bit thin, and especially if you're one that colors, you know, and you're heavy-handed, I would strongly recommend using that paper, because you're gonna leave indents and press marks on the next picture. Okay, so that's just something to consider. But you see how well balanced this guy's pictures are, and they look hand drawn too. But you see that everything's got like a foreground, a background, and then, you know, I forget what you call the middle, to be honest. But they're well balanced. That's the word I was looking for. They're well balanced. In a lot of these books, even the Jade Summer and the Coloring Book Cafe ones, they're well balanced. I really do like that. And these books were, I took one of these to the pool. I took a couple of them to the pool with me. I think, one of my previous book reviews, collection reviews, I went over one of the books that I took with me, and I'm pretty sure I showed you a picture that I had done in it. I did have some issues with the paper, but you know, that's par for the course. And I like the way he draws the people in it. It's very cute. And I will probably keep part of my hand over it, just because, as I said previously, I like to protect the work of the artist, and especially when I know it's not likely AI. It's just one way to keep the people from stealing this guy's work. That's so cute. Oh, this would be great for this. You could add some snow on this, like here and here. This could be a great, like, late fall type picture, maybe. That's cute. There we go. Oh man, this is so adorable. I've forgotten how cute this book. It's been a minute since I flipped through it. It's really adorable, isn't it? It's just so darn cute. And it was like 10 bucks, I think, or less, maybe a little bit. I don't remember exactly, I'm sorry, but it was under $10. It was like between 7 and 10, I believe. Absolutely well worth it. And like I said, the paper is not too bad either. It's definitely better than Jade Summers and Coloring Book Cafes. Their paper quality is so thin you can see through to the other side. It's not great. I mean, they're still cute books, and I still would recommend them, but the paper quality leaves a lot to be desired. But if that's something you're okay with, hey, they're otherwise very cute. And this one, I love that the paper is better. This is such a cute book, man. I wish I could do some with it. I have a good friend that lives not too far away, and I really wish we could just hang out like this. You know, but we're both married and, you know, have busy lives and stuff, and it's just like, meh. I kind of wish, though, that to be younger like that and have the time to hang out like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, we do once in a while, but not often enough for either of our liking. It's good to have a friend like that, isn't it? Shout out Toby if you're watching. I love you, girlfriend. This is so cute. And I'm a lot to put up with sometimes. I can be so extra. But, because those look like dreads almost. Those could be turned into dreads. Dark skin is a challenge. Yeah, it is not easy. Because there's so many different... You think, like, my skin has... I've got a tan, mind you, but... dark skin, like I guess they say African American these days. Their skin is way more complicated. There's way more shading and variation. It's way more complicated to do, believe me. This is cool. Oh my God. Oops, sorry. Very cute. This book is absolutely adorable. Harry, you did a good job, my friend. It's very adorable. I love this book. Let me know in the comments which picture you think I should color. I would love to know. Yeah. Wish we could go shopping like that. Both of us are a little broke for that. Sushi! Okay, so here's the back part. It's illustrated by Harry Alexander with additional illustrations by Anna Gillette? I hope I said that right, sweetheart. And then edited by Laura Murphy. And there's a cover design. Oh, he has social media, which, thanks to my blind eyes, I can't read. But I'm going to bring it to the camera here so y'all can see. There we go. Hopefully you can read that. Ta-da! Okay. So, there's that. And he has the Christmas one, which I think I ordered. And then Cuddly Days. I highly recommend this guy. And it looks like he uses supporting environmental change. That's good. Good for him. Highly recommend this book. It's like under $10. So, moving on, guys. Now, this book, I'm going to preface this by saying that you may not see the illustrations very well. I tried to do a review on this once before, and the outlines are very faint, and that is because it is a watercolor book. It's not just a book you can do wet media in, and it will, like, survive to an extent. This is actually watercolor. It's made for people to watercolor in. Folks like myself that can't draw very well. And so that it may not show up, okay? I'm sorry in advance if it doesn't. But I will hold this up so you guys can see. Ta-da! That is the person who draws it, who drew it. This was a Facebook ad, you guys. I'm not even lying. This was a Facebook ad. And I was just like, okay, you got me. Yeah, the Facebook ads got me. But her name is Bailey, and I really can't pronounce her last name, guys. I'm sorry. But that's why I held it up to the camera so you guys could see, you know, how it was spelled. But this is... Oh, I forgot about this part. Yeah, step-by-step YouTube tutorials. And they're basically painting outlines, which is kind of what I was saying. They're very hard to see, so I'm going to do a flip through of it, but just bear in mind, you might not see them too well, guys, and so please, that's not my fault. But this is the, this is what and there's QR codes for the tutorials and reference photos, which is really great. Here are her social medias. Ta-da! So hopefully you guys can see that. Now you see what I mean by them being light. So I can't zoom in anymore because then I won't get the whole picture in. But you guys see what I mean, right? I'm gonna take away some of this light and see if that helps a little. They're very hard to see, guys, and I do apologize. But you know what? I have an idea here, guys. Because I want you guys to see how gorgeous these are. I'm going to hold this up so that you guys can see a little bit closer. But you see how gorgeous this is? Look at that. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? I mean... Isn't that beautiful? That's kind of what this is like. She has a page like that. And then she does birth flowers. So there's like a random picture, and you see that it's spiral bound. I paid about $40 for this book, guys, which is a lot. However, look how thick the paper is. And it's spiral bound. But this is kind of what the outlines of the flowers look and stuff like. And this, I believe, was January, and she goes through all through, you know, all 12, which is really cool. So that's kind of what to give you a general idea. That's what they look like. I would show the rest, but you know, as I said, they're very hard to see. So, but it goes through like that. She goes through all the flowers, and her work is absolutely stunning. I wish it would show up better on camera. It kind of breaks my heart a little bit that you guys just won't be able to see it. I would imagine this paper is probably pulp. I seriously doubt it's 100% cotton, or the book would be even more expensive. So just bear that in mind. There is a difference, guys. And if you want me to do a video about that, I can. I know enough to discuss the subject. There is a huge difference. So let me know if you're interested in that. But yeah, this was a Facebook ad, as I said. So thanks, Facebook. Okay. So this one you guys are not going to believe. I have all of Johanna's books but one, and it was this one. And to make it even better, I found it in a thrift store. Unused in almost perfect condition. I was just like, what? And the same visit, I also found a set of 12 Derwent watercolor pencils, unused, not even sharpened, in the original box, case or whatever, metal case. I was just like, whoa. People don't understand like what they're giving away. They don't even know. I paid $4 for this, you guys, and I looked on Amazon, and I think it's like $8, maybe. I know new when this came out, it was like $17. I know the price has gone down since, but still, I paid $3 or $4 for this, so that's still $4 off of, you know, the original price, and that it is now, I think. So, you know, it was just like, oh, okay, and it's the one I don't have. To reiterate, I could not believe that it was actually in such good condition and unused. I was like, whoa. So, yeah, she's got little vignettes. Now, this book came out, if I'm not mistaken, according to this, I think it was like 2019. Okay, so it was right around COVID, the time of COVID. And I'm like, it's absolutely gorgeous. And this looks like she used her old paper too. It looks like she used her old printing press people. Now, I do know that she had to change, I don't know if she changed companies or I think she did. The printing press that was used to make this beautiful cream color paper went bye-bye. And they discontinued it, or you know, basically stopped using it. So that's why her paper is kind of like more white now. And it's a shame, really, because I love this cream tone, don't you? I mean, what a shame, but it's absolutely not her fault. So, tips for using this book. Ta-da! And then a little introduction. I'm torn between wanting to actually use this book or just make copies of what I want to practice. You know what I mean? I don't know, because I doubt I could find it like this again, especially at that price. So I'm not sure. I'm kind of conflicted about that. So it goes by, the formula is that it shows you, like, here it is about blooms, and then it shows you like step by step all the way through to the end. Ta-da! And it's each one. Okay? And then it gives you a practice page where you can just color the ones that are filled in here and then make your own. And she says, like, she has little tips up here. Outline the spaces between the flowers to create a stained glass effect. So there's little tips like that. And then it kind of goes like that. Here's leaves. And then where you can, and then here's like a tip or idea. The paper is just, look at, can you hear that? How thick that is? That sound means it's really super thick. I mean, there's posies, and then where you can practice. It kind of goes through like that. Now, this looks very much like the frame for one of her, it looks very similar to a picture in one of her early books. Early to mid. I'm not sure. It might be World of Flowers, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, here's the bottom part where it shows you the different tips for doing the different flowers. I don't know if this covers all of these, but it might. Oh man, this is so cool, you guys. This is a new book to me. I've never actually seen anybody use it or any colored images from it. It's crazy cool though. I wish I'd gotten it sooner. But yeah, this is definitely something that smacks a world of flowers, don't you think? And this one is Inky Insects. Oh man, you guys, this book is just great. You know, we really do have her to thank for all the adult coloring books that we have. I'm not going to include the AOI ones because don't get me started on AI. But we really do have her to thank for all these adult coloring books that we have. She's really the one there was not a category like that. We had to get like kids coloring books before. Oh, look at this. So, Super Skill Symmetry, excuse me, Symmetry. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Hey, that is a great, I'm going to absolutely practice because that is something I absolutely 100% struggle with. Oh my gosh, what an idea. I cannot wait. That's fantastic, guys. I cannot wait to try that. Ooh. Wow. And butterflies. Spherical motif. I should be using big words now. Oh wow. This is great. Floral garlands. Oh. Symmetrical crest. You know, this is really going to be useful for me when I do, like, I'm trying to do, like, watercolor outlines and stuff. This book is going to be fabulous for helping me with that. Oh, wow. This one is patterns, just patterns. Ooh, we've got the ocean. Oh, we got fishies! Yay! Oh, look, a boat. Fishing boat. That's cool. Oh man, this is great, you guys. This is so great. Ugh. Seaweed. Yeah. Seaweed is cool, but it needs to stay in the ocean. It's, ugh, I know people to eat that stuff. I'm like, bleh, bleh. No, thank you. Keep it in the ocean where God made it, you know. Let's see, we got treasure. Oh, so it's like a little key, a chalice cup, a crown, ring, and I don't know, like a little serving thing. Let's see, we have Flotsam and Jetsam. Hey. There she goes using big words again. Stop it. Anyway, we have a anchor. And look, I think, please excuse my cat, guys. He is scratching the ever-loving crap out of his cat post. I'm so sorry about that. Anyway, I have a 4-year-old cat, and he likes to come in and bother me in my art room sometimes and do things like that. So anyway, moving on. A ship's steering wheel, a little lock, and whatever that is. Skull and crossbones, yeah, that's it. Brain fart. Oh, this is cool. This is very cool. That's cool. So we have crabs. Considering I live in Maryland and I'm allergic to crabs, hello. That's wild, right? I'm not sure I would eat anything out of Maryland waters anyway, to be honest. It's so polluted. I don't know if I would even. Let's see. Ocean patterns. Oh, that could be cool. Huh. This is very cool, guys. Look at that. Fill each frame with your own ocean-inspired mega doodles. Oh, that's cool. Oh my gosh, you guys. And then we got seashells. Yay. I wouldn't mind to learn how to draw seashells for like ever and a day. And again, when I'm doing watercolor drawings, this book is going to be amazingly helpful for certain things. Oh my gosh. That's cool, man. What an amazing breakdown. I can't get over how thick this paper is, too. It's just, I know I'd said it before, but it's just wild how thick this paper is, guys. It's blowing my mind a little bit. Ooh, look at this, guys. Wow. Ooh. Ocean ribbon motif. Oh, wow. Okay. Ah, jellyfish. I love jellyfish. I've always wanted to learn how to draw jellyfish. And lobster. Now, lobster are yummy. I'll take the lobster any day. Why there's just a picture of the lobster without, oh, you just want to add, she says to add patterns and colors to it. Okay. Oh, we got 4. She's going through everything like, oh my gosh. Okay. 4 stuff. Cool. I'm especially going to love this because, again, my drawing skills, I frankly do need work. I'm in a spirit of transparency. I am not that kind of artist, unfortunately, yet. But I'm working on it. There's no excuse for not going out and getting this book, guys. Mushrooms and toadstools. Ooh, yes, please. And we got forest finds. Like, here's some berries. They look like blackberries. Acorn, here you go, guys. Look, for fall. This would be great. Right here, for fall. That would be a great thing to learn. And then we got a lantern. And I'm not quite sure what this is supposed to be, guys, if I'm being honest. That's like some sort of like clover type, 4-leaf clover type deal. Let's see, hold on, I'm gonna check something real quick. Oh, see how the center is blank? So what you can do is take this and just put it in the center if you want it to. Or you could fill in the little bare ones, like right here and right here. You could just fill that in too. And we got vines. Okay, guys, I'm in a spirit of transparency again. I absolutely hate doing this sort of thing. I don't even like coloring this sort of thing. I find it absolutely tedious. And some people find it therapeutic. You know, I find it super tedious. I just don't have the patience, if I'm being absolutely honest. Oh, ferns. That's another thing. I don't have the patience to do a whole page full of this type of thing. I just don't. Ooh, yes, guys. Oh my gosh. If I have a question, by the way, while we flip through this amazing book, if I set up a PayPal or a Buy Me a Coffee, would you access that? I'm thinking about it. Let me know in the comments if you guys would donate to those, either of those. I'm thinking about it. I know that I'm not. If you guys would be willing to donate like that, let me know. Look at that. This is great. I can't wait to try that. Little secret door. And we got an owl. Yay! Yay, owl. I'm losing my voice. Okay. Oh gosh. This is great, guys. And it really actually doesn't look that hard. I would definitely suggest this book, guys, if you're wanting to learn how to draw like she does, even just learn how to draw in general. This could be great, guys. It really, I cannot wait to dive into this book. Woodland Garland. Ooh. In the end, This is great. So she says, you've reached the end of the book, but I hope it is just the beginning of your adventures in drawing. She has such a good heart. She lives in Scotland, by the way. Look at this, guys. Wow. See, this is the kind of image that actually makes my brain hurt. If I'm being utterly honest, it makes my brain hurt. What I would do if I was going to tackle a picture like this, and this is what I would suggest, either a piece of paper or, in this case, this is what I have handy. Just, like, cover it up like this and just do it by sections. Just making sure that if you have something you want to be consistent throughout, that you do that part, do that section, and then go find the other places that have that. Like, say, for example, this right here, go find it, and if you see it somewhere else, and then just move your paper towel or your piece of paper and do those spots. I would do it like that because that kind of calms the brain down a little bit, at least for me anyway. So that's just a little tip. All right. Ta-da! Oh, here's some of the other books. Lost Ocean, Magical Jungle. I have this Lost Ocean Artist Edition. I actually have that. I don't know if I reviewed it or not. I don't remember. But I have that. I also have Secret Garden. Let's see. Her Christmas book is amazing. I have Inky and the Butterfly, but it's torn apart because I got it in a spiral bound, and there was not enough space between the spiral and the paper, I don't know how to explain it, where the paper kind of ends right here. There wasn't enough, and it just began to come out real easy, so I ended up just tearing it apart. And there's the back. So I know it doesn't generally cost $17 anymore, but some places, if they have it like that, I would continue to look around. You can probably find it for cheaper. So I absolutely love Camilla de Errico's book. I'm going to take this sticker off if I can, because I found this in a dollar store, thrift store type deal. Like, I think it might have been Ollie's. I'm not sure. But it's covering. I just realized it's kind of... I can't get it off. There we go. Hold on. Without tearing the book. No, it's tearing the book. Okay, I can't. It's tearing the book. Jeez. Alright, guys. I'm sorry. But it's Camilla de Errico. I have quite a few of her books. I don't have all of them. But her paper is amazing, guys. For just being what looks like to be cardstock, her books can take a lot of wet media. It's very surprising. Yeah. Beauty and Beasties. That's cool. Her stuff is just so good. Let's see if I can remember. Hold on, I'm going to check something out. It might be in the back. Let's see. Yeah, it's in the back. Okay. We'll look at that when we get in the back. But you see how her style is just so cool. I absolutely love her work. She has a very unique way of... Oh, she looks sad. Oh no. Why is she so sad? Look at... Why is she so sad? Kitty. I just absolutely adore her books. Very, very cool style. I don't have many of this style of book, where it's the anime. I have one. I did a review on it. It wasn't by her, but it had this kind of type of anime type style. And her and this other book, random book, are about the only kind I really have. Oh, she is definitely sad. Yikes. Oh. Hey, by the way, the nurses, and then the stethoscope and the band-aids. That's cool. I wonder. No, okay, they're not all like that. That's just kind of like her version of a double page, maybe. Ooh. I forget what this. Let me know in the comments, guys, what mythical creature this is. Okay. Yeah, I wish reading glasses were all I needed. Oof. And she looks sad. Oh no. This is cute. I'm going to do this outfit, and I'm going to make her outfit look like Winnie the Pooh. And if you know, I'm sure you know who Winnie the Pooh is. Which, by the way, was based on a real... it was a stuffed animal that this little boy had in England. Like, the context for the whole Winnie the Pooh is really worth looking into. It's very cool. You should check it out. But I'm going to do her outfit like Winnie the Pooh. I mean, that would absolutely fit, wouldn't it? All right. Angry polar bear. And if I had to do... Oh, he's a... Wait. He's a polar bear with a mermaid tail of some sort. Or mer creature. Oh. Okay, that's a little weird. I'm not sure what to make of that. That's a little too mismatched, maybe. I'm not sure about that one, Camilla. Nice fangs, by the way. Oh, did you see the little face in the flower? Oh, wow. Okay. What is that cat trying to do? Like, he's grabbing onto her foot. Aww. This is very cool. Okay. That's cool. A three-headed doggy. She has the most amazing imagination. I don't know. It's why I love her stuff. Sometimes, like with the polar bear one, I'm like, yeah, okay. But most of the time, I'm just like, wow. You're tripping, girl, but in a good way. Ah, I like that one. This one's breathing fire, like a dragon, but it's a puppy. Okay. Wow. Wait, make sure I didn't. Okay. Little animals on her head. This is very cute. This one would be, you could do watercolor with this one. If you're going to do watercolor with this book, you can, as I said, but I would go carefully. You know, do 1 or 2 layers, let it dry, and just keep an eye on the back side of it, you know? And also keep an eye on the paper. If you see the little, it's called pilling. The little, I don't know how to, little fuzz balls almost. That means your little versions of that. That means your paper's had enough. Okay? Just pro tip. So even if it's not bleeding through, if it starts doing that, let it dry. Don't try to wipe them away when the paper's wet. Don't ever do that. Wait till it dries and then gently just wipe it away. Okay? Just another little pro tip. Wow. I like that one. That's cool. This would be good for mermaid month. Interesting. She has quite the wild imagination. I like that one. There is a lot of negative space here, y'all, for to fill in. Nice double page. Aww. Part snake, part kitty. Huh. It's very cute. Aw, koala bears. You know, I heard that they actually have invented a vaccine to help them with their little personal problem that they have as a species. I don't want to say, you know, I don't want to get flagged by YouTube, but they, if you know, you know. Very cool. Halloween one, guys, right here. Halloween one. Okay, that's different. Some I like more than others, and that's pretty normal. Oh, this is cute. Aw, the kitty has two tails. The Yeti! Pretty sure that's the Yeti. Yeah. Oh, that's gorgeous, guys. Ah, okay, now. I'm going to show my age here a little bit. But this right here to me looks like Cousin It. And if you know, let me know in the comments. If you know, you know. Put it in the comments, guys. Let me know. If you know, you know. That's interesting. Oh, there's another good Halloween one. This is actually a mythical, Japanese mythical creature. I don't remember the name of it, but I've seen it in Kirby Roseanne has an image that's a little bit, it's not exactly like this, of course, but it's definitely the same creature in his Mythical Creatures book. So how's this one different? This one looks pretty normal to me. I'm not sure what's other than he's missing a tail. What in the world? What? Okay. Oh, that's a good one. I love this one. Her dragon book, by the way, dragons, I think it's Dragons and Other Mythical Creatures, is really good. I think I got the name right. Whoa. Very cute. And that's the end. I wish I could remember the name of that other book. I'm sorry, guys. But it's something close to that. Let's see. Hold on. Here. Oh, wait. She lists book. Okay, so... the one that I was referencing. Dragons and Other Magically Mythical Creatures. That's the book I was referencing right there. I have that one. I have the Mermaids one. Let's see, the Cute and Creepy is my absolute favorite. There is a review of that on my channel. You might have to go back a year or two. But I do have a review of that book. It's very good. Oh, she's worked with Dark Horse Comics. No. Hasbro, Disney. And I know, I recognize this name, but I'm not sure I can pronounce it. But it's Japanese. Sanrio. I've seen it. I know. I just don't know how to pronounce it. So I don't want to disrespect it by trying to, by butchering it. But I know who they are. Dark Horse Comics, though. Yo, that's like literally my favorite comic book company. They got some dark stuff. Hence the name Dark Horse. Oh my gosh, if you have never ever checked out a Dark Horse comic, you should. I've got to look into this to find out what she's done for them. That is, I did not know that. That's wild. But her stuff is just, I'm looking to see if it says where she lives. It does not, but it's typically about $17. Sometimes less, sometimes more, depending on where you get it. It does not give me any more information about her though, so I wish I had more to give you. I know I'm almost 95% certain she doesn't live in the United States. She definitely lives overseas somewhere, I believe. But yes, that is it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that. Take care, and stay safe, guys. Love each other. Be kind.